minus 63. So we'd want to get everything over to one side. And that is less than or equal to 0. So we need two numbers that multiply to be 63, add to be negative 16. So that sounds like minus 7 and a minus 9. And then we have that situation. So this would be a parabola. And I'm just going to call this 7. I'm going to call this 9. Because those are where my zeros are. And it would be opening up and looking at something like that. So what this right here is saying is we want this stuff to be less than or equal to 0. And your question was, how come sometimes the answer on this one ends up being 7 to 9, and how come it isn't this one? The reverse of that. And the answer is it depends which way this right here is going and which way the graph is going. So this says we want this stuff to be less than 0, so we want the negative regions for that. And the negative region of this graph is between 7 and 9. That's any numbers I put in here. Like if I put in 8, for instance, it comes out less than 0. It makes this true. So that's why on this one, the answer is 7 to 9. But say this problem was instead greater than or equal to 0. So if that was the case, then I would want the positives because I want this stuff to come out bigger than 0. So that would be these regions, and then that would have been, well, this answer right here. And so it depends on both the orientation of the graph and then the orientation of the inequality. So hopefully that helps it be a little clearer.